Welcome everyone to CWE Adrenaline. My name's Dave Petro. I'll be joined by Andrew Hustler Patterson momentarily, and we've got a tremendous program for you tonight. The champ, hotshot Danny Duggan, will be in action. Dragneel will take on KB6 and a big tag team matchup. The team of Sammy Peppers and Bryce Bentley take on Bobby Sharp and Travis Cole, and Dr. Marty is standing by right now with Sammy Peppers and Bryce Bentley.
Thanks, Dynamite Dave Petro. Tag team action on this episode of Adrenaline is going to be in the main event. Travis Cole, Bobby Sharp, two veterans against these young men, very popular young tag team, returning here to CWE television.
Dr. Marty, it was an absolute thrill to come back at the Internet pay-per-view, and we're more than excited for our comeback to CWE Adrenaline.
Sammy Peppers had his say. Bryce Bentley, what say you?
Sammy, we got this, baby. We're Team Red Hot Summer. It's hot in here, and we're beyond excited to be in the ring tonight. Marty, thank you so much.
Bobby Sharp, Travis Cole facing a challenge of those two young men in the main event later today on Adrenaline.
We are off and running on CWE Adrenaline. I'm Dave Petro, joined by Winnipeg Sports Talk's very own Hustler Patterson. And Hustler, there's the champion, and this is an exhibition match.
What a joke. We talked about this. An absolute farce from Danny Duggan, who's been...
You called it. You called it.
I said, oh, he's going to pick his own opponent? Just wait till we see him take on, guess who? Wildman Furpo. Not even for the title. It's an absolute sham.
Yeah, doesn't even want to defend the title against Furpo. This man has disappointed so many people in the world of professional wrestling ever since he turned his back on the fans back in December at our very first Internet pay-per-view when he defeated Mentolo for the championship, and now just disdain for people. Before he was a man of the people. Autographs, signing little kids' casts, helping little old ladies across the street. Nothing from hotshot Danny Duggan anymore.
No, I mean, Danny Duggan was a big reason why the CWE was able to grow across the country as the preeminent wrestling organization. But to turn his back on the fans the way he did and conduct himself now the way he's doing with a sham match like this just speaks to the character of the so-called leader of CWE.
Now he's showing Wildman Furpo the championship belt, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been around for a long time watching that serves him right.
Right to the injured leg of hotshot Danny Duggan. Hotshot is, I don't know about this strategy right now. Furpo going to the top rope.
He can barely get up right now. He's barely up there. I don't think I've ever seen him leave the ground. Oh yeah,
might need a little work on that aerial assault, Furpo.
Yeah, 1, 2, and I don't know.
Barely kicked out there.
Well, I think Danny Duggan, I think he may exert more energy rolling on a bed in the morning. But
are you claiming that he's milking this injury, Dave?
I do think so. I've been around wrestling a long time, and the foot pretty much came up pretty easy to kick him in the face, but that's not the heavily bandaged one. And now putting him in, oh good grief, and just wrenching, and Wildman Furpo gives up. Good grief. Not a very proud moment in the career of Wildman Furpo, and equally not as proud and hotshot Danny Duggan as he won't break the hold on Wildman Furpo. Good grief.
What a scumbag. This wasn't even a proper match to begin with. The title wasn't on the line. And then to take advantage of Furpo like that, well, what's the point of this, Dave? What is the point?
Who's next week? Caveman Broda or something? Good God. Hotshot Danny Duggan, your winner by submission. Dr. Marty is going to be talking to Rich King in mere moments when we come back right here on CWE Adrenaline. I'm so disappointed in Duggan.
He's disgracing the great CWE title every week.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations: Portage Avenue, Keniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's. Dr. Melissa Kenneth at St. Boniface Eye Care, exams, eyewear, and more. Mary Brown's Chicken with 14 Manitoba locations.
Did you know that the legendary Jake the Snake Roberts headlined CWE's Pick Your Poison tour in early 2018 and returned to the company later that year to wrestle the final match of his career?
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen. I know you and I got off on the wrong foot. I know I put a bad taste in your mouth. I know you probably don't like me, but I am here to right some wrongs. I am here to help you. I was thinking bigger picture when I cost you that junior heavyweight championship match, and I know that wasn't fair to you, but I can make that up to you and then some. Can we talk?
Ken, I've thought about this for a long time. I've dwelled on this for a very, very long time, but if there's one thing that I want in this company, it's that junior heavyweight championship. I'm a reasonable man. Let's talk.
I like how you think. Let's go.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations: Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's. Dave Petro, Andrew Hustler Patterson from Winnipeg Sports Talk at ringside, and we're seeing a very determined looking Dragneel come to the ring.
Dragneel's got his game face on, a member of the Degenerate clique here in CWE, and what a match we've got coming up against the high-flying KB6.
We saw him perform last week at the Internet pay-per-view with that cast on his hand, and using it to his advantage, a la Cowboy Bob Orton, we saw many times in the 80s.
And an 8-year wrist injury for Cowboy Bob.
Kind of like Owen Hart as well, too, but Dr. Marty is bringing out KB6, a fan favorite wherever he goes, and this man is just flying high once again, and he's raring to go against one of the Degenerates. Already in the ring, Dragneel. There you see KB6 in the corner right now.
I was so impressed by KB6 on one of the recent shows we did together, Dave. It'd be interesting to see how he matches up against a member of the Degenerates tonight on CWE Adrenaline.
Dragneel is one of those guys that I don't like him. I don't like what he does in the ring. I don't like his personality. But he has, I'll give credit where credit is due, has shown tremendous improvement over the past few years in the CWE, Hustler.
Well, he's definitely going to need that going up against a competitor the likes of KB6. So really a total package. Strength, agility, high-flying. He's got it all right now, and that's going to make it tough for Dragneel to get this W.
Absolutely loves to partake in professional wrestling. KB6 with a big arm drag on Dragneel right now and holding that arm in a heavy lock position.
Yes, well, of all the things he enjoys partaking in right now, it's some technical wrestling, Dave, as he kind of exhibits his will and the skills he brings to it against Dragneel, but a big reversal there and a heavy shoulder.
Dragneel nursing that alleged injured arm with that heavy cast, now jumps over KB6. Oh, the elevation! Big back body drop.
Oh, wow.
Like a rag doll.
Right on the tailbone. That's got to hurt.
Oh, and KB6 is fired up, and maybe we shouldn't be spending a lot of time. Oh, it didn't matter. He caught Dragneel up and over, and now rolls him up. No, but now he's going to pick him up, as you see on your screen. Oh, boy.
That all started incredible ring sense by KB6. Almost like he's got eyes in the back of his head, Dave. He could feel him on his way.
Absolutely, and now going to fly high once again as he goes up to the top. KB6 looking to put away Dragneel. He is up. And, Dragneel gets out of the way. Misses the target. And Dragneel just chops him down.
He fell down very awkwardly on his leg coming off the top rope, Dave.
Yeah, he did.
Now the tides have turned in this match.
And Dragneel now taking advantage of an injured KB6. Oh, and just crushes his knee on knee. We see how that hurts in hockey. It hurts worse in professional wrestling with no shin pads.
You're going to have an arthroscopic surgeon on line 1 after this if this continues to go. And he continues to work on the injured area, Dave.
That is what I meant about talking about Dragneel earlier. He has improved, has a much better ring sense, and now we see KB6 trying to fight his way out. of this. Oh, just smacking him on that injured leg.
Bit of a desperate situation. When you're in a hold like this, you don't have many options. And right now, even with the left leg continuing to add this, almost an MMA style.
Absolutely. Look at KB6 fighting out as well.
Finally broke it up.
CWE Adrenaline on the air once again. Thank you all you great viewers on Sean on YouTube. And KB6 almost decapitates Dragneel.
Big clothesline. Got him in the mouth, too. We might have to check the chiclets, make sure they're all there after that contact.
Is Dr. Marty Goldstein a dentist or just a doctor? Here we go. Oh, he can't. Look at it. He can't put any pressure on that leg. KB6 and Dragneel taking advantage of him, rocking him with that cast. And now a la Ric Flair taking him into the ring. A bad attempt by KB6, and now Dragneel. Oh, the feet right to the face and the chest. 1, 2, and 3. I have to call this one a bit of an upset because I thought KB6 would make short work of Dragneel. And Dragneel, your winner right here on CWE Adrenaline.
Huge win for Dragneel. And I mean, listen, you got to give him a lot of credit the way he continued to target the knee. I mean, I don't know what KB6 was thinking about going to the top rope on one leg, but it ended up costing him tonight on Adrenaline.
As I mentioned earlier, oh, look at this! Easy Rider, a man we heard last week wanted to channel some more inner violence, and now just going to work on Dragneel. I don't know if these two men had an issue before, but I think Easy Rider making a statement basically after getting
right on the injured arm. I don't know where this came from, but
just that inner rage, unable to defeat hotshot Danny Duggan a couple of weeks ago at the internet pay-per-view, and now just stomping on that injured arm of Dragneel. Oh my word, and we've seen this, he's trying to get that, he pushes the referee out of the way. Referee's not going to do anything anyway, Merv Unger Jr. there, and here we go, Boston Crab, yikes, he's got him bent right in half.
This is sadistic by Easy Rider. Think about Marty Gold getting in there, urging him to stop the hold.
I'm sure the next few weeks we'll hear more out of Easy Rider. He just destroys the winner of our last match, Dragneel.
Dragneel, he has a huge victory and didn't have very much time to celebrate. His nightshirt turned around quickly.
Tag team match coming up. We'll be right back on CWE Adrenaline. Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations: Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's.
Mary Brown's Chicken with 14 Manitoba locations.
First Row Collectibles, sports and pop culture souvenirs.
More great wrestling action coming up here on CWE Adrenaline. But right now, I want to bring in the new Canadian Unified Junior Heavyweight Champion, and Roy Cheeks. I'm so excited for you. I know your mother, your family's really excited for this title victory.
You know what they are, as a matter of fact? The name Roy Cheeks is a nickname from my mom.
Really?
Yeah, she gave it to me when I was really young and just getting into wrestling.
Why do you mention that then?
Well, you know, now that I'm champion, I think now is a perfect stepping off point, and I'm going to start going by my real name. which is Josh Holiday.
Josh Cheeks Holiday, the new CWE Unified Junior Heavyweight Champion. I know in the back of your mind you got to be concerned about the man you beat for the title, the Mastermind Kevin Cannon.
Oh, for sure. I've always got to keep an eye out for him, not only him, but Sean Martins, AJ Sanchez, and Kevin O'Doyle.
Next week, Rich King is your first challenger, a very talented junior heavyweight from Western Canada, and I know that it's a big challenge for you actually stepping into the ring with him.
Rich King, he's very good. But next week, I'm ready to deal with him.
And there you have it. Josh Cheeks Holiday, your new Unified Junior Heavyweight Champion here in CWE. Back with more after this.
Don't miss next week's CWE Adrenaline, a CWE Canadian Junior Heavyweight title defense. The new champion, Roy Cheeks, goes one-on-one with Rich King. Also in action, Brendan Collins and the CWE champ, Hotshot Danny Duggan. For over a decade, Canadian Wrestling's Elite has hosted live events in more than 100 cities and towns across Canada. For information on upcoming events or how you can book CWE to appear at your event, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or on our website, cwecanada.net. Welcome back to CWE Adrenaline. Dave Petro, Andrew Hustler Patterson at ringside, and Dr. Marty Gold just introduced the team of Sammy Peppers and Bryce Bentley. They call themselves Red Hot Summer.
Well, they seem to be in good spirits coming to the ring today, guys. Very excited about a match, and for youngsters like this is a huge opportunity to continue making names for themselves in CWE.
Dressed like they're from the beach or maybe hanging out with KB6, look at these guys, and they are fired up in tag team action tonight.
Don't mind the looks, certainly like the swag of these guys, and let's just hope that once the match starts, they're having as much fun as they seem to be right now, Petro.
They've got a couple of tough opponents. These young upstarts, as much as I think highly of Bryce Bentley and Sammy Peppers, they're facing a couple of veterans. Coming to the ring area right now, Bobby Sharp, of course. We saw his return on the internet pay-per-view and in the free-for-all. Tasty Travis Cole.
Ah, yes, the tasty one. Big fan of Travis Cole's work over the years. An incredible athlete, very established in the ring. This should be a heck of a match between two very popular tag teams here in CWE.
Absolutely, because, we used to see Travis a little arrogant, but we saw when he returned on the free-for-all just before the internet pay-per-view a couple of weeks ago. I thought that I saw him turn over a new leaf. I saw a little bit more sportsmanship in him, a little bit more respect for his opponent, and hey, Bobby Sharp wouldn't tolerate any shenanigans from a tag team partner. The guy's a veteran. He's wrestled all over the world, wrestled all over Canada, especially in Western Canada, and looks like Bobby Sharp is going to kick things off against Bryce Bentley again. Bentley and Peppers. One hot summer.
Yeah,
Red hot summer.
Interesting.
Red hot summer.
Red hot summer, and of course, interesting what you mentioned about Travis Cole. I think he learned a little bit of humility. He's a very established veteran now. Has worked alongside, and we'll see how things work with his new partner here.
Wrestling out of Calgary, Alberta, Travis Cole. But in the ring right now, Bobby Sharp and Bryce Bentley with a couple of real great scientific holds. Headlock takeover with the headlock firmly in control. Bobby Sharp. Andrew, next week on the program, the CWE Unified Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Roy Cheeks with his first title defense after capturing the title from the mastermind Kevin Cannon at the internet pay-per-view several weeks ago.
Everyone in the world of professional wrestling talking about the big win by Roy Cheeks, but you know that Kevin Cannon is not pleased about what's transpired, and we'll have an answer for Cheeks in his first defense.
I kind of get that feeling as we saw that interaction between him and Rich King just earlier on in today's program. Double hip toss! Sharp with the pin attempt on Bryce Bentley and hauls him in the middle of the ring. Good scientific wrestling, cutting that ring off. And that's what tag team wrestling is all about, Hustler.
Now we're really seeing the experience of this group of Sharp and Cole, and tagging off, really working like a finely oiled machine. It's almost like these guys have been wrestling together for far longer than they have been, Dave.
Absolutely. Ooh, big chop by Tasty Travis, who really looks like he's matured over the last few years. Like I said, he used to be arrogant, hard to hang around, never got a straight answer, and now throws him into the corner to allow a tag. By his partner,
and not a lot of fear right now in this in the team of Travis Cole and Bobby Sharp, and we'll see what happens. Time to mix it up a little bit and see whether the second member of Red Hot Summer can have a little bit better luck than the first did.
Greeted by a huge chop. I have been impressed over the past several months with Sammy Peppers. The man is climbing the ladder here in the CWE, and we're expecting big things, not only in the tag team division with his tag team partner Bryce Bentley, but as a solo wrestler as well.
Yeah, listen, a fun-loving fan favorite, but it's about wins and losses in this business, and he's proving his worth, and this is a huge opportunity for these two young men to continue their forward momentum.
Ducks the charging Travis Cole, step over, leg lock. Oh, it just comes back. These guys are a finely oiled machine, just like we saw with the veterans, and then Bobby Sharp breaking up that pin attempt.
You can't blame him for doing that. Saw some real momentum on Red Hot Summer's side, and they almost got the pin on Travis Cole.
Side headlock, Bryce Bentley on Travis Cole, back suplex. And now Cole making the tag to Bobby Sharp, and now just goes on the attack. The veteran, Bobby Sharp, with a hard chop to Bryce Bentley. I know, I felt that one too. Another side headlock, cutting that ring off once again. He's close to his own tag team partner. That's what tag team wrestling is all about. And then a reversal by Bryce Bentley. Very, very good. Both guys with some real good scientific wrestling skills right now. Up, drop, toe hold. Oh, comes back in. And look at Tasty Travis. Sunset flip. This could be it. 1, 2.
Oh!
Kick out by Bryce Bentley. Oh, met with a big elbow right to the mush.
Bentley's taking some beats here. Any chance he can get to the corner and tag in Sammy Peppers would really help turn this thing around, Dave.
These four men putting on a tag team clinic right now, right here on CWE Adrenaline. This is what professional wrestling is all about. Four men battling. One team will win. Will it be Sharp and Cole, or will it be Red Hot Summer?
Oh, big kicks right to the breadbasket of Bryce Bentley. He desperately needs to tag off to Sammy Peppers.
He's been absorbing some tremendous amount of punishment. In fact, he's probably been in the ring for 80% of this match. Not to take anything away from Sammy Peppers, because they had that momentum going when that tag was made. But Sammy Peppers is recuperating nicely, getting fired up, revived, if you will. And Bentley needs to make that tag. The veteran, Bobby Sharp, now controlling his opponent in his corner as well, and looks like he might want to make another tag to Travis Cole, but look, elbow, they got the fight in him, but hold off. That was just a rare unsportsmanlike moment by Bobby Sharp tonight. Tag made. Here comes Travis Cole.
Now the tight competition here. Ouch! Oh my God! You can feel that one right here at the broadcast.
They get October with the turkey, the wishbone. Ouch! Only there's no winner.
Travis Cole, you're now looking at, just an incredible athlete and maintaining this momentum, but he does want to get Bentley away from us, getting dangerously close to a tag in here.
We saw him return a couple of weeks ago, Travis Cole, and it looks like he's put on like 10-15 pounds of muscle. He is really growing in to the world of professional wrestling. Of course, we saw him earlier on in his career in the CWE, then ventured off to Western Canada to make more of a name for himself, and now back here in the CWE with a couple of big elbows to Bryce Bentley.
Yeah, this now match kind of going as we thought. The experience of Sharp and Cole seemingly putting them in the driver's seat, but got to give it to Bentley for hanging in and taking this amount of punishment, Dave.
That's what the wrestling is all about. You soften up your opponent, then you get that pinfall. And we see the veterans doing that right now with a couple of hard stomps to the chest of Bryce Bentley. Bobby Sharp now firmly in control, and looks like he's dragging him more. Another big tag. Here comes Travis Cole. Maybe a little double team, but this is tag team wrestling, so this is almost like expected when you see tag team. Oh no, it's supposed to be a big back body drop. Whoa! Double DDT by Bryce Bentley. He's got to make the tag. Sammy Peppers is fired up. He wants to get in there, Hustler.
He is all fired up, yelling to his opponent. What an incredible move by Bentley to reverse what was going to be a double suplex into a double DDT, and now he's just about there, Dave.
He had the semblance of mind to do that, and here he comes. He's trying to make that tag. He's inches away. And it's made. Here comes Sammy Peppers.
A fingertip tag.
Oh, huge clothesline to Travis Cole. Oh, big elbow to the chest. He's fired up. Look at him go. Elbow a la Dusty Rhodes.
Sammy is feeling it right now. Was waiting so long to get into the match, and now he's making the most of it.
Oh, levels. Travis Cole with a big boot to the chops. Hooks that leg. 1, 2. Travis Cole not going to be put down that easily as he kicks out at the count at 2, Hustler.
Sammy Peppers just completely turned this match around right now, but Cole able to make the tag.
Look at this. Oh!
Belly to belly!
Here we go! 1, 2! Travis Cole making the save on Bobby Sharp. It looked like certain doom for the veteran. And now coming back. You can't, 2-on-1's never going to work out for the 1, that's for sure. And now the referee keeping Bryce Bentley. Oh, Bryce Bentley trying to get in there, trying to create a little bit. He gets tossed out of the ring for his efforts. And look at this! He rolls him up! Bobby Sharp, 1, 2, and 3! He got a 2 count. I thought that was 3.
That was as close as it gets, Dave.
Certainly was.
Oh my God.
Bobby Sharp now recovering nicely. Ducks that clothesline. Here comes Sammy Peppers. Look at this. Again, rolls him up. This time, 2 and 3. He got it this time.
Oh, what a win by Peppers.
Sammy Peppers, one half of Red Hot Summer, has scored a pinfall on the veteran Bobby Sharp. Wow.
This has to be one of the biggest victories of his young career. Getting the pinfall over an established veteran, a CWE legend like Bobby Sharp.
These guys are excited. Big things to come. But for Red Hot Summer, Peppers and Bentley. And you saw here, right here on CWE Adrenaline next week, CWE Unified Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Roy Cheeks with a big title defense. On behalf of Dr. Look at these guys. They are celebrating. They might be coming over for a hug for you, Hustler.
Where's the party at tonight, Red Hot Summer? These guys are fired up, and they should be. What a win, Dave.
Good night from CWE Adrenaline.